Our next guest is the president of Barrett Firearms, Chris Barrett. What's going on, Chris?
How are you, Mr. Noir?
I think we should trade voices.
I get that a lot.
Hey, man, I think my job would be so much more easier. So, tell us about Barrett.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. What you thought it was gonna softball it? Yeah, no.
Yeah, this is a tough one right off the bat. Man, we just have a great time every single day. My dad founded this company in 1982 with the gun that really still most people know us for, the rifle, the Model 82, the light 50, the big 50 cal. So kind of one of our marketing challenges around here is educating people that we make other things besides 50 cal. So we're still so known for that. It's a blessing and a curse sometimes. But we just, since 82, I think we've kind of continued to do the same thing. We're really pushing the envelope on some stuff, and maybe people don't realize in 82 what my dad did.
Yeah.
Telling people even that you were going to fire a 50 caliber BMG off your shoulder. It was just absolutely crazy. And it still is today. So I feel like we still bring a lot of that DNA into every product we make. And that's what we do here. We churn out guns that are just as good as the Model 82 and just as groundbreaking in some cases. And we have a blast doing it. I don't
think that gun gets enough credit, because you see all these videos of people shooting it from standing, right off the shoulder, standing up, and they're like, man, he's really rocking that thing. Nah, it's the gun. They did a really good job mitigating that. I don't know what you guys did, but it does an awesome, phenomenal job of mitigating the recoil.
It does.
I remember when I did it, I was like, whoa, I was kind of blown away by how relatively easy it was to shoot, considering. So
it's kind of magic.
Oh, is it magic? Really? Is that?
It is definitely magic. There's a lot of magic in there.
So now, and the reason why I asked you to start off with such a broad question about Barrett is because you're right. There are a lot of people who don't necessarily know. No, you guys make a ton of other rifles and guns as well. How much of that philosophy from the original goes into the rifles and just the spectrum of guns that you build now? And what are those guns that you guys build?
I would say quite a bit of that philosophy goes in. The Model 82, what Ronnie Barrett did with that was fit way more power than you should be able to house into a rifle that's pretty small for what it does. And we still build a lot of rifles like that. When you look at the size and weight of our MRAD bolt action system, or what we've done to the 240 machine gun, making it very light and really optimizing some designs. I'd say a lot of that philosophy still carries forward. The architecture of how we build some of these guns has changed. The Model 82 was a lot of sheet metal, a lot of welding. It's a handcrafted masterpiece.
Yeah.
It really is. The Model 98 and Model 99 Ford are more CNC machined aluminum billet construction, for the most part, which is just the way we do things. The way we do things now. So they're different, but the philosophy and the DNA is still the same.
I actually call that Model AT the Herman Miller Eames chair of the gun world. In a sense,
oh yeah,
it just has its ability to transcend time, and no matter who sees it, it's the same guttural reaction. Now, considering that masterpiece, does that mean that the ARs that you guys make is that lightweight to y'all? Is that something that just comes incredibly easy, considering?
I wouldn't say it does come incredibly easy, because we ask a lot out of all of our rifles.
Gotcha.
So yes, we make an AR now. But our ARs, like every single one of them, has got a identity crisis. I mean, they think they're sniper rifles. I mean, they all shoot that way, and it's kind of one of the things we say around here that's unofficial. But we all believe that every Barrett rifle, we only make one kind of rifle, and they all shoot tiny groups, and they all shoot precisely. So everything we do is built that way. We've got a new hunting rifle coming out, and we kind of put our standards to that gun, and we just won't have anything else, really. So
okay. So what is this new hunting rifle you're talking about? Are you allowed to talk about it, or are you going to give me this secret squirrel nonsense?
We can. It's already being soft launched on the internet, so we've done a little social media stuff on it. We've got a few videos up on it right now, but our real big launch is at the annual meetings.
Okay.
So you've got to come by and see that at the booth. But it's the Fieldcraft. It is a 5-pound rifle. It's a 5-pound 308. And I've got one right here. This is one that I've been I hunted with this all year. I took it down to Texas with me. This is a 5-pound 308 rifle. I've got a heavy scope on it. The reason I do have a heavy scope on it is because this thing shoots like a sniper rifle. I mean, I wanted an excellent optic on it. So, you know, even when we make a lightweight pack rifle, it's going to shoot like a Barrett.
Gotcha. So, out of all the things you built, and you can't go with the original, what is your favorite gun that you guys built?
Well, it's probably the one I use the most, and the one I like. I'm partial to it because I designed this rifle. Is a Model 98B. Okay. Which also it became the MRAD platform, but I still love the original 98B because of its simplicity and its lightweight. Again, you know, it is mine is a Creedmoor, and it weighs 11 pounds with optics, with a suppressor. But you know, it can hit stuff at 1,200 yards. Sheesh. And so I've got a rifle that I can carry everywhere, but it shoots like a big heavy gun. Awesome. So that's my favorite. The 98B is still my favorite. Okay, fair enough. But the Fieldcraft, I think the Fieldcraft is going to make some of the other ones gather some dust. You think so? Yeah. Okay. Look forward. I get a suppressor on it. I cannot shoot without a suppressor, so as soon as I get a threaded barrel model, that's what's happening. Yeah. I've become suppressor obsessed lately. I hate loud guns now. But I mean, what can you do? I don't know why anybody would shoot without one. If you don't have to shoot loud, don't shoot loud. But then I have some friends who are like, your guns are too quiet. You need to put a brake on that thing. And I'm like, no. Do you own an 82A1 yet? To be honest with you, I don't own a single Barrett gun. Oh, wait, did you see how he stuttered on that? My goodness. Okay, we gotta correct that. I cannot believe you don't have an 82A1. So when your friends say this isn't loud enough, you can just whip that out. It'll get some attention. Touche. We'll fix that. All right, most definitely looking forward to it. It's the funny thing, irony behind it is, Barrett was one of the first names I was aware of when I really started getting into guns. And to be honest with you, for me, it seemed like a brand that was out of touch because I always looked at it. So I was like, I just only saw it through one optical lens of the 50 BMG. You know what I mean? And so it's interesting to watch the progression of the country. I think it's awesome. The company. And I think it's awesome from that perspective because in my mind's been, once I started, I was like, wait a minute. Oh crap, they make ARs too. And so. Knowing what you guys did with that original gun, there was a lot of confidence in the sense of I was like, man, it's gonna be a damn good gun. Yeah. So that gun, the Model 82 is an icon, and that's what most people identify the company with when they hear Barrett. Did it again. We literally were just talking about this. Me and my habitual tendency to drop my mic. But go ahead. Sorry. Yeah, the Model 82A1 is an icon. It's been a marketing challenge for us, just dealing with what you just said. And we often, we talk about Porsche a lot. When I say Porsche, everybody goes to the iconic image of a 911. Yep. But like Porsche makes more 4-door cars today than 2-door cars. Yeah. And so like now the country is just come around to going, oh, they make a great SUV. Yeah. They make an executive sedan. It's like, yeah, we do. And and they did that without really hurting their brand at all. Yeah. They stayed true. They're actually selling more of those. Oh yeah, yes, they absolutely do. The numbers of 4-door cars they sell outweighs the 911 by far. So, and that's where Barrett is, and with our situation, we've got a RX-7 DI, our direct impingement gun, is $17.99. So a lot of people that thought they couldn't afford anything in the Barrett catalog see that, and they see the performance of the rifle, the work we put into the barrel, the fit and finish. And, it's actually a good value. It's not a thing you often hear about a Barrett rifle, but that gun is a fantastic value. Yeah, no, absolutely. I definitely see it as one of those rifles. There are a couple of companies that I look at as if you're only going to own one, even if you don't make a lot of money that you should save up for, if you're only going to own one, I definitely put Barrett in one of those categories. I don't like that crazy talk about owning one. That's ridiculous. Well, I mean, from a cost prohibitive standpoint, man, come on, give me some leeway. I know. Everybody always says that. If I could only own one, what should I get rid of? Yeah. Come on. No. See. I never advocated getting rid of anything.
I didn't say. I said not, I said don't eat for a couple of weeks. I didn't say get rid of guns. See, don't do that.
That's right.
But no, man, thank you very much for joining us on the show. I look forward to having you back on, and I look forward to seeing you at annual meetings, of course. That should be a hoot. Yep, absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Chris. And you definitely have to. All righty. Yes, sir. Thanks for joining us today on another episode of Seeing Live. We'll be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern, right here on NRA TV. I'm Coleon Noir, and I'm out. And I'm also just going to keep talking because I'm trying to see how many words I can fit in before they decide to cut me off. But apparently he's just going to let me talk myself.